Hello, this is Sammy. Sometimes he wonders just where he comes from exactly. Well, this is the answer. Toilet paper is in fact made up of individual paper fibres. These either come from recycling, the used paper that we collect, or are made of pulp. But there's more to it than that. The two raw materials are first transported on conveyor belts to a machine called pulper and then mixed with lots of water to create a pulp. The helical rotor helps the pulper to break down the material. The resulting fibre pulp is then cleaned. It's like putting it in a washing machine. Afterwards, the fibre pulp is diluted even more for further processing. By the end, the mixture is more than 99% water. The material is then sent to the paper machine. This is roughly the length of 15 small cars. Now it's time to get moving. Here, the diluted fibre pulp is transported onto the track. A complex system of conveyors drains the water out of the material. This is the C for drainage. And this is a finer felt barrier. The water is trapped here, of course, and then reused. And that's how the individual fibres form a sheet. The resulting paper web is pressed and then guided onto a large hot drum called a drying cylinder. Hot air is also blown onto the paper from the top and sides. It's just like a giant fan, except this one has a temperature of 460 degrees. Here, the quality of the dry paper web is inspected. Afterwards, it is wound onto a large roll called parent wheel. At the end of the process, it is lifted out of the paper machine for further processing. The parent reel is approximately 2.70 meters wide and weighs around 3 tons. Now it's transported for further converting, where the parent reel is clamped in place. The number of parent reels clamped into the converting machines corresponds to the number of layers that the paper will have later on. So, for 3-ply toilet paper, 3 parent reels are clamped one after the other. First, the layers are stacked on top of one another. If desired, color printing can be added here too. This is done using a stamp mounted on rollers. The decorating rollers then emboss the paper by stamping the desired pattern onto it. Fragrance can also be added. The paper is then perforated so that individual sheets can be easily torn off. When all this is done, the paper is wound onto a core that is approximately 2.7 meters long. The long roll is then cut by a saw to the desired length. One long roll produces around 28 semis. The rolls are transported on conveyor belts to the packaging machines. 8 rolls of toilet paper are packed into one bag. The packages are then stacked on pallets and the paper is ready to make its way to you. And so the packaging process is complete. Now you've seen all the steps from raw material to packaged end product. And Sammy knows where he comes from.